You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. Starting on Sunday, MTA's 4% fare hike will go into effect. So what does that mean for your commute? Well, base fares for the subway and buses will go up from $2.75 to $2.90. A monthly unlimited subway pass will increase from $127 to $132. For the LIRR monthly and weekly tickets, well, they'll increase by 4.5%. The arrest of the alleged Gilgo beach killer has been the talk of the town, but to some families, they're struggling to have that conversation with their children. Steve Langford has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Maybe I said, did you see that they caught him? He's like, yeah. And then we just, had that conversation.
A conversation many parents across Long Island may have had with their children about the arrest in the Gilgo beach killings.
It still is really unsettling that there could be so many other killers out there that could just be our neighbors.
15-year-old Maddox Albert of Smithtown is having those conversations with his mother, Maria Schuring, an attorney who was a former prosecutor in the Bronx.
You move out here to stay away from that kind of stuff. And then, you find out your neighbor is, who you think is an architect and upstanding citizen.
Schuring is trying to balance her fears sparked by the Gilgo Beach murders case with reassurance that her son not be afraid of everyone, just cautious.
I think that people want to protect children from scary news, from things that are about, the dangers of the world. But the fact is, usually they will find out through peers or they'll overhear adults talking about it somewhere.
Hofstra University Associate Professor of Couple and Family Therapy, Dr. Alicia Bosley, recommends tailoring conversations with children according to their age when discussing the arrest of Rex Heuermann, who has pleaded not guilty to the charges he's facing.
I do not recommend sharing all the gory details with your children, but talking to them a little bit in an age-appropriate way will help them to feel a little bit more informed, a little bit more in control of their own safety, and they'll also get the message that they can talk to you about these things.
Some parents are very direct about dangers their children may face.
It's important that children are aware of what's going on in the news and, to be aware that there's a lot of danger out and about on Long Island.
She adds she feels better a suspect is now off the streets. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
Now for more on how to talk to your kids about the Gilgo case and the latest on the investigation, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. And we have an update on the woman who was bitten by a shark in the Rockaways. The daughter of the 65-year-old woman said her mother has had 5 surgeries and will require more. She also has been left with a permanent disability. Now, the shark bit the woman's leg earlier this month when she was swimming off of Rockaway Beach. There have been 5 shark bites on Long Island this summer. And tune into Newsday TV next week for our exclusive series, Sharks on Our Shores. The 188th recruit class graduated from the Suffolk Police Academy today. They completed more than 30 weeks of training in the areas of anti-bias, domestic violence, body camera technology, and more. Several recruits are third-generation law enforcement.
I'm third generation. So my grandfather was city police, my dad's Nassau County, and I'm the first in Suffolk County. I also have 4 uncles who are retired police officers and one that was a court officer and also an aunt.
It's one of those proud dad moments. You can't explain it.
Now, in addition to the Suffolk County Police recruits, 16 will join the Suffolk Sheriff's Office and 1 will join the Stony Brook University Police Department. Congrats. All right, a bike club is closing on the East End. Country Time Cycle in Mattituck will close this fall after 40 years in business. The owner, who began working at the shop as a teenager, is preparing to say goodbye.
We are a staple in the community, selling bicycles to first bicycles, second bicycles, adult bicycles, and then I've been here long enough where I'm selling people their kids' bicycles. So it's definitely bittersweet.
Wow. Now, the owner said he'll continue to repair bikes until the shop closes. Bikes and accessories are going on sale. And the celebrations will continue of Long Island's Little League champions. The Massapequa International softball team will have a parade next week in, you guessed it, Massapequa Park. The girls have also been invited to celebrate at several big league games like the Mets, Long Island Ducks, and Brooklyn Cyclones. Congrats, ladies. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather, shall we? You can see tonight we have partly cloudy skies, and tomorrow mostly sunny. So let's take a closer look at tomorrow, shall we, to see how sunny it will be. Well, it looks pretty darn good with temps in the mid-70s. We have clouds and sun all day.
Long Island weather is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group. Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
They are off the beaten path and have some of the best food. Elisa DiStefano and Maria Elena Martinez check out hidden restaurants in today's Feed Me TV.
Today's assignment, hidden restaurants. Our food writer Maria Elena Martinez had me searching for Farm Country Kitchen here in Riverhead. I finally found it, so let's go check it out. It is certainly hidden. Tucked away on West Main Street and behind a building, you'd never imagine you were steps away from this. Wow, I was not expecting this.
Is this incredible? Like, how would you even know that this is behind here? How beautiful. That's the Peconic River. We're all set up with all their popular places. It's not just a view, it's the food too.
All right, let's go have some lunch. What a spread. Everything looks so fresh and delicious.
There's a reason it's called Farm Country Kitchen.
Go.
It is all really beautiful food, a lot of it locally sourced, in this absolutely incredible place. They are known for their sandwiches, they're known for their salad.
I'm gonna dig into this.
How could it be bad? It's fried chicken on fried eggplant. And you get to sit in this incredible garden and listen to reggae and hang. So this is not the only hidden restaurant. There are many, and a couple of the others that I particularly love are Stellina, which is in Oyster Bay. It's off South Street, but it's behind in a parking lot. You have to look for a little tiny Stellina sign, and if you find it, you're really gonna be happy with your lunch. The other is Swell Taco in Babylon, and they are behind Main Street.
Any favorite taco?
Oh my God, all of them.
This looks too good to leave any behind, so I'm going to try the famous Farm Bowl.
The Farm Bowl is with quinoa, avocado, salmon, obviously. I will try what looks like a really, really delicious rich, which is the pasta Roberta. It's so good. So good.
This place is worth searching for. For NewsdayTV, Elisa DiStefano.
That food did look good. Now, for more on hidden restaurants, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
I bring to light issues that are happening in schools, in police departments that matter to Long Island that they didn't know about. This is a story about an issue that they needed to know the answers to.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.